The chin is just floating up in the air. He leans back, teaching the young bucks a lesson, toughen them up a bit. God, this looks fun though. Throwing on the 16s and just poking around with the buds. And this guy's folding like one of my new lawn chairs that I got out front. But these kind of beatings are good for people. And Andrew walks away like the top G. Okay, boys and girls, welcome back to Uncle Red's channel. Let's get serious. In today's video, we're going to be reviewing Andrew Tate sparring 60 of his fans. And is this legit? Let's take a peek at his kills. Now, I've been around Andrew Tate. He's a big dude. He's probably 6'3", a clean 6'3", lean, long. He's got this interesting style too. It's fundamentally not really correct, but he's very athletic. He's very fast twitch, so he leans back a lot. So there's spots where you can hit the guy's chin, but again, easier said than done. He's very fast, he's very athletic, so he leans back out of the way. He doesn't all the time bring his feet with him. In this video, I haven't seen it yet. Now, Uncle Nick sent it to me and said, review this. 60 guys is a lot. Now, when you're sparring 60 guys and you run into a dog, a real dog, then you're gonna fatigue a little bit. So let's take a peek at this video. Andrew sparring 60 members. Here we go. Look, boys, if you want to win a fight, you got to put on some muscle. And as someone who trains every day, I need to have enough protein. And that is why I'm excited to team up with Transparent Labs. Okay, I've tried a lot of protein powders, but Transparent Labs is one of the best. I like it because it mixes well, it's super flavorful, and it gives you energy and me the energy I need to lift and train every day. And the best part is there's no artificial sweeteners or harmful chemicals. You know exactly what you're putting in your body. It's grass-fed, it's quality stuff. My favorite flavor is this one right here, milk chocolate, plus they have a really good strawberry flavor. So boys, all you have to do is purchase a protein subscription and you get a shaker bottle and 5 serving packets so you can choose which flavor you like best. Just click the link in the description and below and scan my QR code for a quick 10% off. Do it quickly, boys, before it's too late. Shout out Transparent Labs for sponsoring the video. Give them a try, boys. Now let's get back to the show. Okay, so now it looks like here he's in Dubai at this one guy's gym that we met. I forgot the guy's name. He's a real staple there in Dubai. Strapping up 16-ounce gloves, and I wonder, okay, so this guy he's sparring has never sparred, clearly. And he's obviously got a lot of respect for Andrew. So Andrew hits him with a liver shot. Let's go back to this liver shot real quick. Liver shot, and a liver shot's a good one too. Liver shot's a good one, especially when people have never sparred, they've never been hit in the body, you don't know how it feels. And look at this guy's hands. This guy's hands are way above his eyebrows. Anytime you see someone's hands come above their eyebrows, that's a good time to, and especially if they're not looking at you. If they're not looking at you, it's much easier. Hands come above the eyebrows and you dig the liver. You dig the liver. It's about 3-4 inches below your right nipple. And you dig it in there and it really shuts you down. Bink, short little liver shot, especially when you're breathing wrong. If you're breathing in, boom, and then you get hit with a liver shot, it'll fuck you up real good. Okay, first guy goes down. Second guy, they're kind of speeding these up. I didn't see the beginning of these. These guys are coming in here. They already look fatigued. So this guy looks like a bigger dude. He's already completely gassed. You can see it on his face, the fear that he has already. Andrew sticking some good jabs at the gut. Now that was a nice little setup there. So he sticks a good long jab. Bunk. And now he makes it look like he's going to do the same exact movement, and he comes up top for the left hook. Bing. Left hook right to the juicer. This guy, again, when someone's bent over, not looking at you, that is the first, I mean, the thing they're covering, they're worried about their head. So that's a perfect time to go right underneath their elbows and dig the guts. Dig the guts, couple 1-2s up top, and then the liver sets him down. And Andrew walks away like the top G. Okay, so now Andrew's just playing with this kid. Hands down, below his hips even. Dinging him, dinging him, dinging him. And this guy's folding like one of my new lawn chairs that I got out front. It just literally folded up like that. Okay, this kid's bloodied up. I'd be interesting. Were these guys going in here fresh or were they having them burn out on the bag? This kid's bloodied up, showing his heart. Hands up real low. Knucks it up with that kid. Okay, didn't get to see that one. Now, suppose these are some of the war room members. So Andrew's being nice to this kid. The kid's quite a bit smaller than him. Nice counter left hook. Wake him up a bit. Dig in the guts. Dig in the guts. If you've never had your liver punched, you need to get it punched to figure it out. Okay, so he moves on, continues to dig liver. Especially you land 1, 2, 3 shots to the body. It doesn't only empty your gas tank slowly, but mentally you start, oh my God, you start thinking about it and you don't want to get hit there again. So then it opens up a KO up top and they start touching up top and they go back to your body and it empties your mental toughness a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. It empties the cardio too. Okay, so now this young buck, guy looks about $150. No experience, but Andrew's being nice. He's not knocking him out. He's not cracking him to the head. He's just giving him a little taste of real life. And now he goes for a sweep. I like this sweep. This sweep right here is a good one. So look, when you feint at someone and they get real low in their stance, boxers do this a lot. Boxers do this a lot with their wide stance and a very linear stance. And this guy does it. All their weight's on their front foot. So with your lead leg, you can hook it, or your rear leg. He's southpaw, so it's going to be his lead leg. I like to do it with my rear leg. You get him doing that. Now all his weight's on the front foot. And then you hook, just like, so he throws the right hand like the right hand's coming, hooks his ankle with his right leg, sweeps him right on his butt, and douche, gives him one more little juicer just to show the fatality. Roughing the young bucks up again. And he's not being a douche about it. He's not giving him brain damage. But these kind of beatings are good for people if they've never had them. I had my beatings at a very young age. I'd go in the backyard. My dad, there was a really good boxer my age next door, and the kid would whoop my ass. He would drop me and I'd get up and he'd drop me again in front of my whole family. So I was getting these kind of ass whoopings very early on. But for these guys that have never felt it, it's good for them. I think it's good for you to feel how fatigued you get, what a body shot feels like. Getting cracked a little bit. It's not going to kill you. Okay, here's a guy that looks a little more athletic. I mean, it looks about Andrew's size. Let's take a peek here. Sloppy fella. Andrew goes liver shot right hand. It misses. Goes left hook right hand. Again, look at Andrew's neck. He's got a long neck. So if someone can disguise something like they're coming low and try to force him to pull back and bring their feet close enough to where they can hit him in the chin, that's going to be your best luck there. Again, easier said than done because he's so fast twitch. But again, in MMA, it's hard to get away with that because you lean way back. If someone's leaning way back on me, I can snatch that front leg easy. Snatch the front leg, head outside, head inside single, run the pipe, take their back, or let go and then punch off of it. So in boxing, you can get away with leaning back like that. Still, it's not technically sound. But again, these guys don't have really any techniques to even hit Andrew. And they respect him a lot. You can see they respect him a lot. Like this guy doesn't even want to hit him in the face. That kind of stuff you got to be careful of in MMA with Andrew doing that. Backing out like that, you never know. You never know. He's got good eyes though. He's an athletic dude. We got brother Tristan on the side. Now this guy's probably the more athletic guy that he sparred. White glove and a black glove. Got those out of the loaner bin. Swats at him. He's like almost like a style like Sean Strickland. But you see here, this is where Andrew would need to be careful with someone who's actually talented. And again, guarantee he's sparred talented guys before and he knows that. But look at how close his feet are together. And look at how the chin is just floating up in the air. So this would be a spot where you could end up if you can disguise your right hand, that's where you could find the chin. Back on him, stalking him. Guy's puckering out a little bit. 1-2 down the pipe. And when he leans over like that, he's waiting for that guy to throw something so he can counter him real quick. That guy's kind of switching stances. Southpaw orthodox. It's a good time for a straight right to the liver. When you're orthodox, guys, southpaw, liver's right in front of you. Bunk. Stuck him with a good jab. Good 1-2 there. So this guy's not quite as fatigued, and he's a bigger guy, so he's able to wear the shots a little bit better. That's another one. That's another one where Andrew would have to be careful. When he steps into the 3-2 and the back foot comes with him. Feet are squared up. Yes, good. Feet are squared up. I mean, when your feet are squared up, your defense isn't that great, and you're not in great balance, like I talk about it all the time in other vids. God, this looks fun, though. Throwing on the 16s and just poking around with the buds. Getting a little sloppy here, fellas, but again, this is probably the 5th guy he's sparring. Okay, there we go. Loose, little bow. All right, here we go. New fella. He's got his sweats, shoes, gray shirt. Hitting the gut again. Oh, when you never felt those gut shots and you feel it for the first time, it gives you a little taste of real life. So watch this one. This one's not even hard. And again, some of these body shots, I tell my guys, the body shots always don't have to be hard. You just got to hit them when they're breathing wrong. You hit them when they're breathing wrong, it really ends them. So look at this one even. Andrew's southpaw stance. Bunk. Hits him right in his gut. And it really just stiffens you up. You got to breathe through it. Holding your breath doesn't help. You got to take some breaths. Breathe through it. Then you'll come back. All right, here we go. And again, Andrew's being nice to these guys. Oh, little swift 1-2. Left hook, right hand here for Andrew. Again, the defense, you got to be careful. Andrew's got to be careful with that kind of defense against skilled people. They're waiting for you to get off balance. They're waiting for you to tilt, or they're waiting for you to square your feet where they can really open up on a good 2, 3-piece, 4-piece combo. Goes 3-2, duck in the head, duck in the head. Guys stalking him around. Now 50, 60 guys, you got to be smart with your output. You got to be smart with your output. There we go. There we go. Getting a good little stance here. Dink, dink. 3-2. Kid's floating his chin. And I don't know if those are minute rounds or what. Looks like Andrew got a little shiner here. All right, we got this guy here. Little gut on him, but looks like he's got a little bit of dog to him. The kid's really swatting at his punches with both hands. It's a bad habit, especially when you're new. Going like this. You look away and then both your hands are down. You're not even looking at the opponent. So he'll probably ding this guy good. Okay, so he opens up the good, just normal liver shot. And it slows the young buck down. Okay, this guy pretty solid. Andrew's sticking him with a jab, talking to him a bit. Ooh, ooh. Ooh. Popping and moving. Oh, this guy's like, oh shit. Dukes are up. He's like, you can't be a bitch. Okay, so here he's popping some jabs. So he's jabbing to the gut. Jabbing to the gut. Now he fakes to the gut, stutters. I'll talk about this too. Ilia Topuria, he does change levels, jab to the gut. Boom. Change levels, look like you're jabbing the gut. Left hook. And when people have no defense, they're going to swat at that jab low. Bunk. Left hook to the lips, and he walks away. And that guy got his bell rung. Rung his bell. Okay, here we go. TK MMA Fit. That's who owns this gym. Yep, TK MMA. That's the gym. All right, here's this young buck. Getting pieced up. Showing his heart here. God. Liver shot coming. Liver shot coming. You got to keep your eyes on the guy. Sticking him with a jab. Again, I've said this before too. It's like if you can start popping people's head back with a jab or jabbing their guts, that's going to open up so much. MMA, it's going to open up your takedowns. Kickboxing, it's going to open up a good combo to a head kick. Boxing, it's going to open up your 3-2s. It's going to open up all your shots if you can start popping someone's head with a jab. Andrew's walking forward with uppercuts. You really could do whatever you want when a kid like this is just looking at the floor. There we go. There we go. Teaching the young bucks a lesson. Toughen them up a bit. Okay. Now he's dancing in front of him. Dink. Voop, voop. It's a sweet gym right outside the city there. Kid does a good job, takes his ass whooping. Okay, on to the next one. Smaller dude, about $150. Looks like he's boxed a little bit here at least. He's in a normal stance. His dukes are up. Right hand to the gut. You can just tell on his face how much respect he has for him already. Short right hand. That was a nice little combo there by Andrew. Right hand, boom, floats out, bink, left hook. Clean little combo there. And that looks like all of them. Now, that wasn't 50. I'd like to see the full 50. I mean, maybe there's a video out there where he spars the full 50. These are young bucks. These are young bucks who've never boxed before, clearly. And a bunch of guys who have a lot of respect for Andrew. And Andrew's beating him up, but taking care of him. Again, though, you get a guy skilled, it may look a little different. I'm sure Andrew sparred a lot of those. But again, sparring 50 guys in a row with zero skill, a little different. A little different. Little humble pie for the boys. And is it, I mean, legit? It just depends what you're calling legit. These guys don't have any skill, but he's piecing them up. That's Andrew Tate sparring 50 War Room members in Dubai. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hit that like and subscribe button. Follow me on Snapchat and Instagram at TimWelchMT. And we'll talk to you soon. Love y'all. Bye-bye.